500. They've lost 5 of 7. And they started this Sunday tied for 8th in the West with Memphis and Denver. By the way, Denver's lost 6 games first. And by the way, this is the second game of a doubleheader. Golden State just put it to the Clippers earlier. Jeremy Grant taken by Hayes. Part of the 5-game roadie right now for Detroit. Lobbed underneath to Isaiah Stewart. He's there. He scores.
He ran the floor very well and had Avery Bradley guarded.
Ran again. Jeremy Grant from 3 and a quick. Chick Hearn scholarship winners from UFC, Daniel and Carlo. What a couple of sensational young men, talented. We're going to go far in whatever business they want. AD once again drops his way into the dunk. That was a 5-on-2.
Well, you don't like a 5-man break, but you definitely don't want a 3-pointer if you've got that kind of an advantage.
Well, the first quarter, number 1 pick in the draft, Cade Cunningham, leaking out as LeBron. LBJ. Knotted things up at 7. Hayes, remember he did not play in the game last week, streaked right by DJ.
Good thing he controlled tapped that one because Stewart had it in his hands basically.
Pull up for us, off the window for 2. Times now, it's a little skewed by the fact that they have 5 overtime games, but still you get the point. The defense hasn't been good. Cunningham into the paint to score.
Quick little jump.
The next 9 games, only 2 of the teams they play are above 500. So teams that have been struggling early on the schedule. AD hits a 3. It's been a rare.
With a minimum X number of attempts.
Yeah, at this point of the year. And while we have a moment, here's a word from Carl's Jr.
The Monster Angus Thick Burger at
in Tokyo. And his relationship with Detroit GM Troy, by the way, recorded his 800th career steal the other day. Oh, good seal off that time by DJ to lay it in. AD with 2, with 1, a fall away 17-footer is good.
That was a good clock recognition by Anthony Davis. After the second re-entry, he knew clock was becoming a real issue.
AD went 30 and 10 last week. He had 23 in the last game against Sacramento. He too went nearly 50 minutes in the triple OT. First Laker OT loss. Stewart is going to go to the line. Was there for the layup. A little bit too hard, but was hacked on the way up. So Isaiah Stewart will shoot free throws.
Please a call for the official. It's a nice little bounce pass, and Stewart went up with the left, gets fouled by THT, so he's at the line shooting 2.
He's been dealing a little bit with an ankle most of the year. Isaiah Stewart had a season-high 20 earlier against Toronto. Hey, get your game day essentials straight to your inbox with our pregame email. Now, before every game, you'll get key info like where to watch, projected starters, matchup storylines, 3 things to know, and more. So sign up on Lakers.com/emails.
Stewart misses the first of 2. Lakers steal with a 3-point advantage. With 3.5 to play in the first.
On a night that we honor the great Chick Hearn, the Lakers are up 16-14 first quarter. Russ into the attacking 47. Russ dribble drive, gets it to AD. Gonna be an offensive foul.
Yeah, Russ trying to get dribble penetration, but the defense pretty much was already set up under there, and his momentum carried him into the defender, and after the pass, he gets called for the foul, the offensive foul.
And that'll mean the Lakers will be out of fouls after this. 2 team fouls so far in the quarter committed by the Detroit Pistons. They are next to last in the East. Orlando right now in the basement. 2-7 on the road. Their last win on the road was against Toronto back on the 13th of November. Turned over right to AD. Another steal for the Growl. Then he loses it. And out of bounds it goes. All fortunate with the Lakers there.
Well, he lost it, and 2 Pistons took it away from one another and kicked it out of bounds.
Very fortunate. 5 turnovers, though, for the Lakers so far. Here's the good news. Detroit hasn't turned any of those turnovers into points tonight. 5 turnovers for Detroit. And the Lakers have turned those into 4 points.
Yeah, but when you turn it over, you cheat yourself out of an opportunity to get points.
Down the middle goes AD. Comes up short. Now they got 5-on-4 going the other way. Trey Lyles. He's one of the 3 players on this roster from Canada. Kelly Olynyk's one of them. He's not playing with a knee injury. The other is Corey Joseph. Up ahead for Carmelo. Catch. Shoot.
But the crowd thinks every time he pulls the trigger that it's a successful shot.
And every time they want him to pull the trigger. We mentioned Corey Joseph. Here he is running the show. 2:25 remaining, clock's moving. For Jackson, he never even brought the ball down, just kept it right up there in his shooting motion.
Yeah, you bring it down and the defender has a chance to react.
And Russ gets fouled by Corey Joseph.
Russ at the free throw line for the 3rd time tonight. He's 1 out of 2 from that position.
And some first quarter numbers. Lakers shooting 44%, 40% for the Pistons. This will be the 3rd free throw for the Lakers here tonight, and it wasn't even close. We'll get a substitute. Amadou Diallo, former slam dunk champion during All-Star Weekend, checks in.
Well, now with Jeremy Grant going out, you know they're going to run through their offense in the hands of Cade Cunningham, and they'll probably try to use Trey Lyles a lot in the pick and pop situation.
Diallo had his season high against the Lakers last week. Nearly an offensive rebound by Anthony Davis. Now Detroit basketball brings it into the front court. Cunningham through his leg, trying to play the move on Horton Tucker, known for his defense.